You are now watching the Queen Chioma. So hey guys, I'm back with another video. So tonight's video is yet again another Chioma Chats video podcast edition. So by the title, we're going to be talking about this story that Kim Kardashian is allegedly planning to, or already is in the process of, reducing the size of her big, fat, orchestrated booty. So I came across this topic from one of my close co-YouTubers, Real Talk with Yanni, and if you're not already subscribed to her channel, please do so. Her and I discuss similar topics, but she definitely takes a way more mature approach than I do. I'm still low-key a little bit more petty and childish, but also follow her Instagram page. She uses her Instagram to run more of a blog-style platform with her thoughts and opinions on personal and viral content. So the reason for Kim Kardashian's alleged booty removal is that she wants to be taken more seriously as a businesswoman and a humanitarian. Kim Kardashian is now a mother of 4 young children. She's on her way to being divorced, and I believe she's trying to rebrand her image now that the show Keeping Up with the Kardashians is no longer. Her rise to fame was through a lot of raunchy methods, like literally she came out and became famous due to a sex tape. So she did ride the wave of being the sexy, voluptuous socialite in her early days. Thereafter, she then kind of shifted into more of a businesswoman look while simultaneously still staying within the realm of beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. But it seems that Kim Kardashian now has a change of heart. Her kids are getting older, her legacy is being altered, and she wants to be taken more seriously. Now, I'm not mad at Kim for wanting to change her reputation, as well as her whole wanting to put new energy into different agendas. I actually think that's pretty smart for her to shift her brands a little bit, not only for the sake that she has children who are getting older, but I feel as though change is good, and she does have a lot of potential to tap into other industries. As we all know, Kim Kardashian has been actively pursuing becoming an attorney through an apprenticeship, and regardless of how you feel about her, that's really commendable because it's not like it's something that she has to do, and her influence has directly helped people who wouldn't have a chance otherwise. So in this case, Kim Kardashian deciding that if she would reduce the size of her booty, she would be taken more seriously, I do find it very interesting, and I do think there are several components that make up why she's doing this and what led up to her decision. So I have one overall main talking point, so let's get right into this video. So the overall talking point is utilizing the Black aesthetic to capitalize off of Black trends, fashions, and spaces. Like, this is legitimately the main point of all of this. I do find it very interesting that Kim Kardashian, someone who started off as this curvaceous, Middle Eastern looking white girl at the end of the day, somehow trickled into Black spaces, and that is just true about almost everything she does. I mean, beauty, fashion, hair, even certain vernacular, and she's been doing this for well over a decade. And now she sees that the big fat booty that she wanted in order to compete and run in the same spaces as and attract Black men also has a downside. Now, say what you want, I understand that not every Black woman has a big fat booty, but usually big butts are synonymous with Black people, especially African women. It's just something about Black women naturally that causes us to have a little bit more booty meat than other races, nationalities, and cultures. In one of my recent previous videos, I spoke on why the Kardashians lie about plastic surgery and all of the alterations they have made, and I specifically talked about them selling the illusion of perfection. So to turn around and see that Kim Kardashian now wants her butt to be a little bit smaller to be taken more seriously is honestly beyond me. It's almost as if the butt was a costume for her to attract what benefited her, which is a multitude of things, and now she's pretty much reached her peak of importance and fame and wealth. She's now fine with hanging up the butt and moving on to the next thing in her life. And I'm not necessarily mad at that. If you have to alter yourself to be seen in a different way, so be it. But it's the fact that in this case, Kim knows that her and her entire family have altered themselves to look more Black and emulate Blacker features in order to be accepted in Black spaces, or at the very least, utilize these features to look better in their own spaces as white women. All of her sisters have gotten work done, and almost all of them have had some form of lip filler to make their lips bigger, which is directly synonymous with Black women and Black features. Almost all of them have had some form of butt enhancement to make their booties bigger, which is also synonymous with Black women and Black features. I even heard that not only do they spray tan a lot, but some of them take tanning injections such as melatonin in order to have a more permanent tan body, which may not be as dark as Black women, but it's still a bit much. Like, they've done a lot to sit in a space where a Black woman would not get praise and not get that type of success, and definitely not receive direct benefits for having larger features. So for many Black women who naturally possess a certain size of butt, you can't just take it on or off when you want to be taken seriously. Like, it's crazy that this grown white lady who made the choice to be known for her body and her looks is now backtracking on the procedure that she's done in order to be taken more seriously after already reaping the benefits from this. The Kardashians are a very slippery slope with me. On one hand, I don't hate them. I think they saw a sucker and licked the hell out of it to the point where they have built this empire, and they may have been born with money, but to be able to get to this level of wealth, regardless of what they have done, it's actually very commendable. Although women of all races are sexualized, even for the smallest things, Black women directly receive a higher level of sexualization for body parts, even without trying. I mean, my booty's kind of big. I got this pretty cheeky, jiggly butt, and I could wear full-blown jeans, and I could also wear a tight-fitted legging, and everywhere I go, someone's gonna look at my butt. Part of that being that I am 5'10", my legs are super long, so you're probably just not gonna miss it. And another part of that is that I'm Black, and you know, I get sexualized for being a Black woman. And we usually connect Black women and big butts together. They will go down as very much a legendary and iconic family in pop culture. But on the other hand, I can't just fathom the fact that most of the wealth and status and success that they have acquired are through the beauty industry, and they've done that through a beauty that they don't even possess naturally, but it's also a direct emulation of Black women. And you don't see any Black women with this level of success. We don't see any group of sisters on television that all look pretty and trendy and so forth getting this type of success just for being famous and how they look. I know we have the Braxton sister show. I'm not even sure if it's still on. I've actually never watched an episode and actually don't know most of their names except for the ones that constantly trend, but they're Black and they'll never get the Kardashian success simply off of their looks, not even off of the immense talent that that family actually possesses. Like, they all can sing. Kim Kardashian wants to now rid herself of what comes with being sexualized for your body as a Black woman and just move on, and it comes off as being a user and playing with Blackness as if it's a costume. How many of us have been called DSL for having big lips, or how many of us have been sexualized or even bullied for having big thighs, a big butt, huge boobs, all of these things that affect young Black girls who haven't even reached adulthood. We have teenagers that look more developed than some grown people that are under 18 that are sexualized every day for their features, and there's nothing they can do about it as kids. I've gotten several emails from girls who are under 18 who tell me that they have a body of a grown woman, and their older cousin or older uncles or upperclassmen at school try to get with them because they emulate the body of a grown woman. And this is very common with a lot of young Black girls. For whatever reason, we develop faster, and girls already develop faster than boys. But Black women, once we have bigger features, we're just seen as grown women, and a lot of us are actually still very much young ladies or even young girls. I'm all for Kim wanting to change her branding, but her wanting to reduce the size of her booty to be taken more seriously is kind of offensive. Only because, Kim, you came up off of these bigger features that were those of another race that historically and religiously gets disrespected for what you paid for. I mean, yes, it's your body and your choice, but just drop the booty back off at the doctor, huh? Or put the cake back in the box and send it back to the bakery, or take the patties back to the meat market. Like, come on. So I have an article to reference, and according to Media Takeout, it says Kim Kardashian has attempted to completely change her image from the outside in. The often debunked gossip blog spoke with an alleged insider supposedly close to the former Keeping Up with the Kardashian star, who claims to have the inside scoop on Kardashian's transformation. Apparently, Kardashian had already undergone a new butt reduction procedure, the source insisted. She reportedly had liposuction performed in order to remove fat from her butt, all in an effort to change her body, just changing the image to ensure her new persona as a serious businesswoman and humanitarian. Kim is still trying to be sexy, but more classy sexy. She's changing her body to look more runway model and less Instagram model. Kim is not just a reality star or a model. She wants to be looked at as a humanitarian and a businesswoman. So all in all, the attempt that's being made is simply a means to change the narrative of what Kim Kardashian is. She wants to be taken more seriously, and I find it funny that there are women who go through similar procedures such as a breast reduction who do so for not only health and comfort reasons, but to also be taken more seriously. I have a friend that got a breast reduction for that reason. And if you ask me, Black women are the ones who get chastised the most for a procedure like this more than a white woman, but who would understand the experience of having all of our features being sexualized more than a Black woman? Nobody. Kim Kardashian legitimately utilized Black features to garner more attention while essentially establishing an audience that is actually full of a lot of Black people. And I think we're starting to see the shift in the BBL body trend. Even makeup trends are falling to be more natural looking, and that's probably as of this year. And I think we may see this wave of reduction surgeries and the whole big booty trend dying down. We've been seeing some very outlandish BBL bodies. Like, I was even going to do a video on how I think BBL bodies are becoming extremely toxic. Like, I think we're going overboard at this point. And now people are literally trying to get rid of the glutes, in a sense. For me, do what is healthiest for you, but if your whole approach to wanting a cosmetic enhancement is for the sole purpose of vanity and not health, comfort, or self-gratification for personal and mental reasons, definitely deeply consider why you are doing it. Because this is now a prime example of Kim Kardashian, who in a sense has it all, not even wanting the major thing that made her who she is. Not all that glitters is gold, and I want all of you to take that away from this. So that is it for this video. Hope hope you all enjoyed. Please leave your commentary on my commentary down below. Please follow me on all of my social media networks, especially my new Instagram page, because y'all know my old one is disabled at the moment. We're working on getting it back. Don't forget to follow me on all of my other social media networks, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.
They didn't know I am a rare bitch. We started beefing, they ended up well done. I'm deathless, you talking about money, so if a broke nigga says something, I ain't hear him. I'm leaving you scary and looking for clues like you Scooby and Shaggy and Velma. Thank me for letting you get close to me, going to a place you are not welcome. Philly girl not giving no liberty, so do not be surprised when your bell rung. I know y'all be shocked by my flow, they like where she find this when I spit, they like damn son. And I thought a nigga who was eating my ass from the back when I asked had said some. PUA money ran out, now your ass on the drop, close your mouth, don't say no. Owing me $200, these niggas be broke, it's the truth, let me tell ya. Smoking them roaches, doing nothing all day, laying down on the couch, he a bed bug. If he does not make me feel like a queen, going ghost on his ass, Danny Phantom. I'm the type to work all goddamn day, get a check, lay in a tub like I'm Reverend. I am a queen, too